Are you looking to get started selling on Amazon and you're looking for the best Amazon online arbitrage courses? Well, in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 best Amazon online arbitrage courses. I'm going to talk about the highlights of each of them and share my thoughts with you. Stay tuned. Right, if you're new to this channel, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon for the last 5 years, and I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller in the UK and in the USA. So first things first, number 1, what is Amazon online arbitrage? Amazon online arbitrage is the process of buying products online, i.e. going to, should we say, Argos.com or Walmart.com and purchasing those products for the purposes of reselling on the Amazon marketplace and hopefully for a profit. Now, you'd want to look at this as a business model as it can give you a lot of options, such as freedom from having to work at home because you can physically travel, and the fact that you are online, and also as well, you don't need to worry about storing the products because a lot of it will happen through the Amazon FBA program, whereby Amazon will store and ship the products to the customer for you from their warehouses. And this is one of the advantages of the Amazon online arbitrage business model. Okay, so today I'm doing a video about the 3 best Amazon online arbitrage courses, and I'm interested to know, what courses are you looking at? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you've got any questions about them, maybe I can have a look and obviously give you my thoughts as well. So drop down below, let me know any courses you're looking at in the comment section down below. Okay, so this leads me nicely onto my second chapter, and that's the 3 best Amazon online arbitrage courses. So the one thing I do just want to say is that I do offer a course myself where I teach and I train and support Amazon sellers on their journey, but what I want to say is I'm not actually going to include it within this chapter. Why? Because I want to be a fair and honest opinion about the other courses out there. I will mention at the end what my course is, and obviously you can have a look at that, but obviously the next 3 courses that I'm going to go through are not my own, and please keep that in mind that I just want to share with you to give you a good option of courses you can think about that are really going to help you out on your journey. The following information that I'm going to be sharing with you about the Amazon online arbitrage courses is from the courses I've researched, looking at, should we say, the reviews, looking at who the course providers are and the content they've provided. So the first course that I'm going to talk about here is Online Arbitrage Beginner to Full-Time Amazon FBA Training. Now basically this is a course on Udemy that focuses on the basics of getting started on, should we say, online arbitrage business, and particularly around setting up an account, the free tools to get you started, also doing flips on Amazon, which is an interesting topic, and also other topics that are going to support you in Amazon online arbitrage. Now the course is structured to be completed within about 2 weeks, which I really like. It's quite a quick speed, which I think a lot of people really want to do, get started quickly, and it contains 5 sections, about 19 lectures, but the actual content is quite on the low side, around 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is very much kind of entry level, but it will get you structured in very quickly. Now the one thing I will say about this, and having a look at the reviews and what people like about it, is that it is free and it has an optional payment plan where you can ask questions to the instructor, which I think is quite useful in the fact that anything for free, help you get started, is very informative, but also as well, if you do want to ask extra advice, you can obviously pay for that as well. And that's obviously going to support you in understanding concepts which might confuse you within the online arbitrage program. And again, what I will do is I'll drop a link down below so you can see that course straight away to yourself. Now, the second course I'm going to talk about is called Online Arbitrage Mastery, the Ultimate Step-by-Step Guide. Now, this course is created by a good friend of mine, Kevin Blackburn, which you can access again on Udemy, and is a step-by-step guide, and it talks about the fundamentals of Amazon FBA, which is going to really help you out in understanding all the fulfillment options, what Amazon does, the shipping, the prep, the Amazon sellers, and it also covers those requirements around, operating seller central management, shipping to Amazon, and all the other areas of not just online arbitrage, but managing your Amazon seller central account. Now, the one thing which I would say about this is that not only is Kev an actual seller himself, and he's done over 3 million in sales, and he runs their warehouse at a prep center, which I really like, but the course itself has over 13 hours of content, which I think is really useful. So it's really going to give you a lot more of an in-depth feel for what you need to do or what you need to know about selling on Amazon. Now, what you might like about this course is going to give you full-time lifetime access to the course content and the bonus section where you can get additional training and resources which are going to support you. And again, Kevin's a good friend of mine. I've met him before and I've actually been to his warehouse on multiple occasions and recorded videos with him. He certainly knows his stuff and is very much in the game right now, and I really like that, and I think obviously that course is obviously going to add value as well. Now, the third and the final course I'm going to talk about is the Complete Online Arbitrage Masterclass 2.0. This course is for sellers who want to learn how to sell products and how to make money not only on Amazon but also if they're looking off Amazon, from eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and the course talks about how to resell books on Amazon FBA and how to create true daily inventory system, fulfilling orders from home, so for the FBM, and other topics. Now, the one thing I will share about this is a lot more content, and I do like the fact that it looks just not only about Amazon, but also about the other marketplace channels, and the content itself has actually got a lot more. We're now talking nearly 19 hours of content within that course, which I think is obviously going to give you a much wider breadth of knowledge and answer a lot more questions. Also with the course, it does have about 40 downloadable resources, which I do like, and obviously 12 articles. So again, we're really looking at more knowledge, learning more, and that's going to support you obviously in your learning as well. Now, the one thing I would say, and I mentioned about it earlier on, is like I'm not promoting my course in the top 3. Why? Because I don't want to be biased. I want to give you an honest opinion about maybe if you're looking to get started, what you do want to do, and obviously maybe step up a bit more content. But obviously I do want to recommend my course and say, hey, if it's something that you are looking at and maybe you want to get started in Amazon Arbitrage, then obviously I am an Amazon Arbitrage seller myself, and I've done it on both the UK and USA. And what can I recommend for you? Well, we do have a free course that you can get started with called the Fast Track FBA Express course. This is simply a 7-day course that's going to support you with the step-by-step guides that you're going to need to know, just really getting started, finding products and getting your first shipment into Amazon to sell. And obviously from there, you can obviously take it away. We offer so much content on YouTube that can really support you. But if you just want a really easy, structured 7-day free course that's going to get you from zero to getting your first sale, then obviously do look at the Fast Track FBA Express course. I'll drop a link down below along with all those, and perhaps maybe that's going to help you out as well. Now, this leads me nicely onto my third chapter, my personal advice for you. Now, what I will say here is there are a massive amount of videos online, and especially on YouTube, that can help you get started with Amazon online arbitrage. And one of the most common questions I see and I hear all the time is, why should I pay for a course? Why should I do it? Well, the very fundamental answer to this is that there is so much content out there. Actually, there's more content than you could spend a lifetime watching, and there's so much content being added every single day that you could literally spend your entire life learning about Amazon arbitrage. Now, the one thing I'll say for you is, why should you consider a course? Well, quite simply, what it's going to do is it's going to compress that learning down into a shorter time period. That is what you're really paying for. Instead of watching, you say, all thousands of my YouTube videos and spending maybe the next year doing that, you can literally maybe we'll take the Express course and condense down into 7 days and just get exactly what you need to know in a very short time frame to get started. Now, learning is one important part of the process that we have to do, but do not discount the fact that you have to actually take action. It's not sitting there watching YouTube videos, it's actually taking action and learning it and finding out the problems and learning from your mistakes and improving it. YouTube videos really help us, but it's the action taking part which is what we really want to do. And for you, when you're looking at the courses, I definitely think investing some money in your education and focusing down on the content they have and learning it in a structured way is really going to support you. Now, for me, I think online education through courses, through people who know what they're doing and done it time and time again, they can prove their results, they have skin in the game. I think that's one of the most valuable things that we have right now in our society, and it's going to really support you in growing your Amazon business. Check out the courses that I talked about. Again, they'll be in the description, or maybe check out my free course as well and choose one. Just jump in, get started, learn the content, and then hey, get actioning. Learning is great, but it's through action that you're only really going to start mastering what you need to do. But what I will say, and I learned it from Tony Robbins, repetition is the master of skill. And if you want to be skilled at Amazon arbitrage, you've got to practice it, you've got to master it, and you've got to do repetition. So get watching the courses, start doing it yourself. Don't just spend all the time watching. I've seen that too many times. Now, what I will say is after going through the 3 best Amazon online arbitrage courses, you might want to consider getting started with a video I created called Amazon FBA Full Course for Free. And I'll drop it around here. Check that out. And obviously that's going to help you out. Now, hopefully you've liked this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you want to share it with anyone who maybe you think needs to know it, hit the share button, drop a link, and then finally hit the subscribe button. You'll see all the content and everything that I'm learning on my journey when we release that as well. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson and Fast Track FBA, thank you very much.